got a green light.
Hey, it's me, 50, and today we are going to be comparing two assault rifles that are both automatic, and very early unlocks. We have the Mtar and the Type 25 to compare today. You will see clips of both the Mtar and the Type 25 in this video, so let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the comparison, but note that this is from personal opinion, not by all stat sheets, even though I'm giving off stat sheets. This is just totally my opinion, what I would prefer over the other. Not necessarily saying, okay, this is the best gun. Wish everything I said was the best thing, but it's not that way. So let's start off with comparing these two by their damage. Alright? Well, with the Mtar, at very close range you have 40 damage, and with the Type 25 you have 33 damage. The Mtar wins that battle, but at longer ranges it's 24 and 22, so damage totally goes to the Mtar. The damage multiplier for the Mtar is a 1.2 if you shoot the head. I'm guessing that it's going to be the same for the Type 25, even though my source here, which is Call of Duty Wiki, does not supply that for me. So I'm guessing they are the same. Their magazine sizes are exactly the same. It's 30 rounds in a mag and 40 rounds with extended mag. They are very much the same so far. I mean, 40 and 33, that's not much of a distance. It's like one bullet. But either way, you'll be, pretty close. With the Mtar though, it's 3 shots close range, if you don't understand like 40 damage. But yeah, it's 3 shots at close range, and then for the Type 25, it's 4 shots at close range, not including the headshots. And then it's going to be 5 at distance for both, pretty much. For the Mtar and the Type 25, they're both unlocked at level 4. The only difference there is you need to use a token to unlock the Type 25. So maybe that's something to consider. I'm not sure if that's something you guys would consider, but that's just something that I would consider when choosing my first assault rifle. What do I have to spend points on, and which ones I don't have to? Your starting ammunition, you get around 4 clips with both. And then it's the same for the maximum ammunition as well, blah blah blah, yeah. This is where it gets a little different. The reload time for the Mtar is a little bit slower. It's 2.49 seconds normal. And for the Type 25, it's 2.32 seconds normal. When it's empty, they're both around 3 seconds. It's just that the Type 25 has 0.02 seconds lower than the Mtar, which personally I don't see a difference. And here's another part where this kind of changes up. The Mtar, this will explain the damage, really. The Mtar has 750 rounds per minute in-game, even though in real life, it's 900 RPM. So technically, in real life, the Mtar and the Type 25, they equal out, but in-game, no. I wish they would be the real-life version, in-game and out-of-game. But, oh well, it's a game. Can't really grudge on that. And then, like I said, Type 25 is 900 RPM. The recoil for both of these guns, for me, the Mtar was a pretty low recoil, and for the Type 25, it was moderate recoil. I found that the Type 25 kicked a lot more than the Mtar, and this is kind of review if you have seen my other 2 reviews of these guns, which you can find in the description below and on the annotations on the screen. Right where the mini-map is, there should be 2 pictures. One's the Type 25, one's the Mtar. I think you can tell which one brings you to which video. Just saying. So, when it comes down to recoil, the Mtar's is a lot smaller than the Type 25s. The 25s tends to kick up a lot, and the Mtar seems to stay pretty steady. Now, I do want to throw in a little bit of a hipfire type thing here, and this is just what I've noticed from playing it in-game. I didn't shoot at a wall or anything, so This is just what I've noticed in game, but the hipfire accuracy is better on the Type 25 than the Mtar. Mainly, if you ask me, because of the RPM is probably the reason for that. Why the Type 25's hipfire would be better than the Mtar's, but I don't know. I didn't test it, but that's just a guess. So, when I built the classes for the Type 25 and the Mtar I tried to be more accurate with. With the Type 25, I tried to use it more as the FAMAS or SMG. Now, with that being said, the gameplays are very different. It just doesn't work. But what I did notice is when I tried to make classes for these, my class loadouts were very similar. Very similar attachments, very similar perks, heck, maybe even the same perks. When I use these just personally running around, not trying to review them or anything, they were just very close together with how I laid them out. Maybe it's because they're just assault rifles, but with the Mtar, I kind of stayed more to the fast mag and quick draw, and that's what I did with the Type 25 as well, quick draw and fast mag. For the perks, I usually went with hardline or flak jacket, toughness, but here's where something changes a little bit. With the Mtar, I felt that I needed a little bit of fast hands. With fast hands, it lets you switch to your secondary faster, and the reason why I thought fast hands would work better with the Mtar than the Type 25 is because the Mtar, for me, wasn't good at close range. So I would be switching to my pistol constantly when going into a very small corridor. So, my pistol would be my hipfire pretty much when using these in-game. Oh, I found myself using my pistol more with the Mtar while just trying to get through a small closed-in area, where the Type 25 I would be using my secondary when my ammos ran out pretty much. But for the most part, I enjoyed using both of these guns. The Mtar I used more defensively than the Type 25. The Mtar is more of a defensive gun. I don't know if you guys feel the same. But for me, the Mtar, because of its low rate of fire, I feel like it's better off at a medium distance where you can just hose down the enemy and hope that they don't get too close enough to either knife you or spray you down with their SMG. The Mtar, we've seen it before in other Call of Duties in Modern Warfare 2 as the normal TAR 21, which pretty much, they're two different guns, I know, but they're like cousins to each other. They're both very good assault rifles, just well-rounded. Where this Type 25, we've seen it before too. It was in Modern Warfare 3 as the Type 95, but it was a 3-round burst, making it more accurate than it is in this game. And I tried the Type 25 with the 3-round burst, and it works just the same as the Type 95. But here's where the catch is. I preferred the Type 25 as a fully automatic assault rifle than the Type 95 in Modern Warfare 3. Both of these are very good assault rifles. It's just the Mtar is more for the normal assault rifle users. The Type 25, pretty much, if you're an SMG guy, pick it up and you'll do fine with it. Because of that high rate of fire, it's like putting a submachine gun into your hands again. But it's just a lot larger. And the magazine size is a little smaller. But I kind of ran off track a little bit. I said that I needed fast hands for the Mtar, but I never got down to the final perk that I've used for these. And for both of them, I've used dexterity a lot. I did experiment a little bit with engineer, which is like hacker, and I didn't find that to be too helpful. I found that dexterity worked a lot better for me. So that's my suggestion. And also I kind of want to go over the iron sights, since the Mtar has a usable iron sight. It's not the best iron sight ever, but it's still usable. For the Type 25, it's a pretty good iron sight. I like the Type 25's iron sights better than the Mtar's, mainly because I feel that they are a little cleaner. And also, I don't know if I covered this already, but with the Mtar, since it has a slower rate of fire, it seems like I don't have to reload it as much as I would with the Type 25. So Pretty much, I could go without fast mags on the Mtar, but with the Type 25 I need it because I'm wasting so much ammo. Mtar, I can take my time, since it shoots a lot slower. So when it comes down to everything, you gotta think, okay, which one would I rather use? You've given me a lot of stats, 50, and you haven't gotten down to the point, and we're already about 10 minutes in. I could have watched someone else's video and it would be very shorter. Well, this is where I like to come in and say, you know, I like to talk about my opinions with these guns and what I figured out with these guns and share them with you instead of making this video as short as possible. So, with that being said, personally, again, I'm not saying one's totally better than the other, but I do prefer the Mtar more than the Type 25, mainly because I've played with the Mtar more. I used the Tar 21 a lot in Modern Warfare 2, and I guess it's a little bit of nostalgia there, but I didn't use the Type 95 much in Modern Warfare 3 because I didn't play Modern Warfare 3 that much, mainly because I didn't like it, but that's a totally different story. But I would have to say the Mtar is my overall favorite between these two. Mainly because you don't have to use a token, the recoil is easier to handle, the rate of fire is slower. You do have to use a pistol with it, but it's a small sacrifice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little comparison and which one I personally think is better. If you guys want to argue in the comments down below, that's fine with me. But this video is subject to change if there's ever a patch. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Mtar and Type 25 comparison. Will I do another comparison like this? Yes, I will, for the first two SMGs, the first two LMGs, the two bolt-action snipers, the two semi-automatic snipers, the two pump shotguns, the two kind of automatic shotguns, those types of stuff. The two launchers, the first two pistols, the machine pistols, and yeah, there's going to be a lot more of these types of videos, so if you want to stay tuned for more comparison videos just like this one, please subscribe to this channel, which is Tracy the Famous, this channel, and also if you guys want to check out my personal channel, there's a lot of good Let's Plays on there. I'm doing Sleeping Dogs and Borderlands 2 currently. And there's also a lot of Black Ops 2 multiplayer videos to watch. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Tune in for the next review and the next comparison videos once they go up. I have been 5150, Nighthawk02. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay frosty, guys.
Hey there, all you YouTubers. This is Tracy the Infamous. If you have enjoyed the content of this video, subscribe to the Director's channel on the left. For more videos like this one, click on the right button or the button down below. Thanks for subscribing. Have a great day. Bye-bye.